Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the England Air Park area. That's where we're broadcasting from today, and you are watching a 446 Sports presentation. And my name is Chuck Perkins, bringing you today's action here between the Grace Christian Warriors in baseball here. The Grace Christian Warriors battling it up with the Oak Hill Rams down there from Elmer, Louisiana. Not too far, still in Rapides Parish, but they're just down the road a little ways. And so you see there on your screen that the coaches are meeting there, and I believe they're actually finishing up their meeting there with the umpires. And we're not long from getting started here. I'm sure we will hear the national anthem and the lineups being called out, and we'll have that on the sound here shortly. And so they are finishing up their meeting there. And again, my name is Chuck Perkins. Today, out here at the air park, it is 86 degrees, and it says it feels like it's 86 as well. So that's great. That's no change in the temperature there. Dew point is at 54%, so no chance of that causing a problem. We have winds southwest at 14 miles an hour. It's clear skies. Some places says like 25% coverage, but I'm telling you, it's clear skies out here. Maybe far off to the sides, there's a few little sparklings of clouds, not too much. Humidity at 33%. The visibility for the aircraft says 10 miles. And the mercury pressure, if you will, is 29.75. And I believe we have...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
So I want to turn that down so we don't get blocked because that happened earlier. But anyway, finishing up my weather report. And so sunset is scheduled for 7:17. And here we are. It is 1 minute till 6. We're going to get started here in just a few moments. Glad you joined us out here. We have four broadcasts going on at the same time. This one here at Grace. Then we have, okay, and I'll let you see the picture cam there. We have this one here at Grace going on. And then I may make a slight adjustment to it. So let me go back here. We have one over at Ash going on right now. And then we also have Menard going on. And then we have Buckeye for softball. So 3 baseballs and 1 softball tonight. Active here with 446 Sports. Got a lot going on, folks. And you've heard, I'm sure, plenty about our expansion. We're going down to Lafayette. And so that is moving along well. Doug and a crew went down to Vermilion Catholic last night. I believe it was last night, night before. That was right, night before, not last night. Night before, went to Vermilion Catholic and broadcasted a game there for Ash down there at Vermilion Catholic in that Lafayette area. Said they had a great time down there, very hospitable, and a lot going on there with that area. He said the food, the hospitality was great. They had a great dinner after the game. So let's see who this is coming up. Don't know that we'll get any call outs of who is our batter, but you see there for Oak Hill, they're up to bat now, and we're beginning. And here we are. First pitch is going to be at 6:01. First one in there for a strike. We heard that, and you see it registered down there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. That one coming out here to the right fielder, and he'll promptly get that ball back in there to the second baseman. Well hit ball there by the first batter there for the Oak Hill Rams. They're clapping it up for him. Clear the ball, strikes off, put the batter on first. Throw over there. Let's make an adjustment here. Back over, still no pitch yet, just throw overs to first. There's the first pitch in here to the second batter outside for a ball. Here, that's called strike. Just a slight delay on the audio coming from down there. That's okay. Throw over there, not in time, but good throw over. Lefty pitcher has a very good look over there at first. He's got a good move too. There's a shot coming out here to left field that will be foul. Get over there. One, two is the count, and you saw that there on your Wallace Associates scoreboard. That one in there for a ball. 2-2 is your count. Hope to provide you a very good viewing experience. Not much talking on my behalf. I'm more of the producer than the play-by-play guy like Doug is, and Nick and Danny. Throw over there, not in time to first. As you see, Grace Christians in their white tops and white bottoms. That one hits the right there in the backstop area. Guy heard it into the netting up there. Get it back out to the pitcher. So Grace Christian's in their white and white with some green sleeves or green long socks, as you see of the first baseman over there just a few moments ago. Oak Hill is in their black tops, white pants with blue lettering around the numbers, blue support. over to first in time to get that runner coming up, get the first out. Base runner advances to second. And we have one out. Time is called. Little conference there with the pitcher and the catcher. You see the Oak Hill batter stepping into the box. Down low, ball one. That one was in there for a strike. It looks good. The umpire's a little delayed on calling it right away, but that's fine. That's fine. It makes it a nice loud shout out when he does call it. Swung away, down low, and that one chasing it down into turf. Oh my goodness. Count is now 1-2. Base runner there on second. One out. Top of the first. Oh, catch over there by third baseman, leaping up to grab a hold of it. My goodness, what a play over there on third. Got some air under his feet to make that snag out of the mist up above. 2 outs, base runner on second. Batter in there. That one in there for strike one. Little check swing around there. Swing and a miss, and that's going to retire the side. Oak Hill up 4 up, 3 down. That's going to put them back out on the field coming up. Bottom of the first. We'll see what's going on when we get back. You're listening to a 446 Sports presentation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Now batting for the Warriors.
Here we are back live out here at the Burn. Baseball at the Burn. Adderley's. Maddox Adderley stepping up to bat there, you see, for your Grace Christian Warriors. First pitch in there from the Rams, and wasting no time to put one across. First strike one. Giving chase over here, and it goes out of bounds, or out of play, beyond that third base line, that right field line. Strike three. Called him going all the way around there.
Now batting for the Warriors.
Now to put the first out up on the board. Coming up to bat now, you see there is Kenyon Wright just stepped into the box for the Grace Christian Warriors. That one curved away outside for ball one. Ball two. That one must have stayed just a little bit outside as well. That one up high. Three straight balls here. Kenyon Wright. That one called a strike. Lower portion of the strike zone. Kenyon had that big left leg there picked up. Big kick out. That one fouled back and away. 3-2 is the count. I was going to be hit out here. Goodness gracious, poor Cameron looking right into the sun. Made it darken up. Also made me darken up, made me squint my eyes too. Brady McDaniel stepping in there to the box. Clear that off, put the base runner on first. There we go. Pitcher looked over at first and turned back around, went through the first one in there for ball one. That one's down low for ball two as well. Pull my hat down a little bit low as the sun is dropping. That one called strike. going to be fouled out of play behind the Warriors dugout there. Three and two. Foul back up in to that netting as well, into the press box there where the PA announcer is. Should be 3-2 now. My count has been right. Gets him looking at that one. My goodness. And you hear the
number 42,
Cooper Courtright getting ready to step into the box there, number 42. Foul ball going way down the fence line over here. And see there, one of the Rams dugout guys coming over to grab the ball. Oh, and one. Swing away on that one. 0-2 is the count now. Called that one a ball, and the infield was released from their spots and were on their way to their dugout, but umpire said, not yet. 1-2. That one is hit up high. Out here, center fielder finds his way underneath it. There we go. Getting not so much sun in it, you can see what's going on the field. So after one complete inning, both teams put up 4 batters, got 3 outs, got 1 on base, but nobody made it across home plate. So we're at 0-0. We'll be back in a little bit when we get back after these words from our sponsors. Here we are back live out here at the Burn England Air Park for Grace Christian Warrior baseball as they're battling Oak Hill Rams. Top of the second inning. Batter number 5 here for the Rams. In first pitch in there for ball 1. Let's clear off the base runners as well. There we go. Strike 1. 1-1 as you count. Both teams got 1 on base last inning. If you're just now joining us, thank you. Both teams got 1 on base in the first, but unable to bring them around anywhere. Got so 4 up, 3 down for both teams. 2-1 there is your count. You see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Appreciate Wallace Eye Associates for having a clear picture of what's going on the field or on the field or out there on the sports. Thank you, Wallace Eye Associates, for sponsoring our scoreboards. After a hit by pitch, batter advances up to first base. All right, batter number 6 in the order there for the Oak Hill Rams. Not his jersey number, but in batting order, that's number 6. Over here to first, not in time, trying to pick off move. Throw over to first, not in time. Slides back underneath it. A little off the mark on the throw to try to get him on a sweeping tag off of the throw. Showed bunt. Says he went. That's 0-1 now for the count. His first pitch in there to this number 6 batter for the Rams. Over and not in time. Showed bunt again and got him again. There. Strike 2, 0-2 is the count. Send that one way up high. Not sure why that one released so early, but it puts the base runner over here. Excuse me. Over here on second now. Just move him around. Send the ball there. 1-2. Down in the dirt there. After the 4th ball there, I'm miscount somehow. Puts another base runner on, so now they have base runners at first and second. You see there, around the diamond, as it is, which is one of our coaches' shows on Sunday nights there at Buffalo Wild Wings in the afternoon. Starts at 7 o'clock. Around the diamond is with the Menard Eagles. Time called by the batter. The Menard Eagles around the diamond with Turney and Marks. So first 30 minutes of that hour segment is with the softball. Second segment, 30 minutes, is with baseball. So Coach Turney with softball, Coach Marks with baseball. Throw got away from the catcher. Lost track of it, and that's going to advance the base runners over to second and third now. Oak Hill finding a little movement there, and see there's a visit to the mound coming out. We'll get the full field shot of it, and we'll check the board, make sure where I'm at on the on the pitch count. I can't quite see the ball. 1-0. Okay. I think that's what I have on the board as well. Out here in mid right center, if you will. See the umpire going out there to tell him to hurry it up. Let's move it along here. Just got a score update. Avoyles is leading Menard right now in baseball, 6-0 at the bottom of the first. And over at the Ash game, they're battling with West Monroe, top of the third. West Monroe is leading 2-1. Steps off the mound. Wipes his brow. Gets back set on the swing and a miss. 2-1 is the count. Very good. Two and two. Heard that one called straight. That one outside. 3-2 count filled up. Base runners at second and third. With no outs. Rams like their position that they're in right now. That one outside as well, and that's going to fill your bases up. It's like number 14 there for the Rams. Stood there where I could see his number. Bases loaded, no outs, top of the second. That one in there for a strike. See if the pitcher here for the Warriors can work their way out of this situation. Got him on a swing in there. Got him for strike three, he says. One out. Top of the second. Yes, he did. He was. Infield's creeping up about halfway now. For this batter for Oak Hill. He's going to foul that one over behind that first base dugout area. 0-1. Fouled off the leg there, and you can see him favoring that foot. Didn't just check on him there. 0-2. 0-2. There we go. That one hit back in. They're coming home with it, going to first. Oh, and missed it. Going home, and they'll get a score in, will Oak Hill. Got one out at the plate on the fourth, and they tried to go to first to get the second one. But an errant throw when the first baseman couldn't get up from the stretch to try to get the ball, and it rolled out of its way, and right fielder was a little bit far back to try to make a play on it. And heads up playing there by Oak Hill to bring another runner around to get them in for the score. Runners at the corners now. It's going to drop in front of the left fielder. That's also going to bring another run in for Oak Hill. They now lead 2-0 in the top of the second with 2 outs. Base runner advances to second. You have just the one there on, second and first, actually. I'm sorry. There we go. Pitcher steps off. That one down low, ball 1. That one hit up that third base side there. Going to go foul. 1-1. That one in there for a ball. That one for a ball as well. 3-1 is the count. Base runners on first and second, top of the second. Oak Hill has already put 2 across. That was their first scores put on that Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard you see down there at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That one in there for a strike, so that's going to fill the count up. 2 outs. See what Grace Christian can do here. Can they get out of this inning without putting another run on? Inside, that's going to be a 4-ball walk there. It's going to fill the bases back up for the Rams with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Look like maybe number 30. Screen's a little small. Whoops. Shot. There we go. That one's up high. Clear the balls off of there. There we go. Ball 1. That one's down in the turf. 2-0. You're watching, and thank you for watching 446 Sports. I guess you probably already know that. There's one that's coming up here to second. It's going to pitch it over to second and get the base runner for the little quick, little easy out. And that'll retire the side, but not after. Oak Hill has put 2 across the board. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Somebody, Braden Wells stepping in there. Welcome back out here to Merrill Blackburn Field out here on the campgrounds, the grounds of the air park. We're now in the bottom of the second. There we go. See if we can get all the other things off there. First one in there for a strike. There we go. Gets by the left fielder. Center fielder has to go over and back him up. Gave chase to it. But you're going to put your base runner on first.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 5, Talon Epnet.
Talon Epnet coming up to bat. See him there, kind of straddling the line, steps into the box, gets ready to go here. Throw over to first, not in time. Time was called for a moment. That one is down low. Ball 1. That one in there for strike 1. Up high, 2-1. I've lost the mic from behind the plate in my ear. I don't know why. That's not very normal, but it looks like it is still going out to everyone there at you at home. So that one hit up high. Second shortstop is settling himself underneath it. Infield fly rule was on since there was a base runner at first.
Now that is the Grace Christian, number 27, Logan Markle.
See there, number 27 there for the Warriors, Logan Markle. There's your first out. Up high, ball 1. Beautiful, beautiful day out here at the ballpark. You should be here. Several folks made the trip. There's a ball that's going to go foul on that third base side. A lot of Oak Hill fans made it out here. The good group of Warrior fans are out here supporting their team for this 6 o'clock game that with daylight savings time has left the sun up early still. Sunset is scheduled, we said earlier, for 7, I think 7:12 or 7:17, something like that. Kind of a weird. That one's inside for ball 2. 2-1 is the count. That one's fouled back up into the netting. Make it 2-2. That was going to be a little dribbler. Is he going to get it over there in time to first? And he does indeed. Zips it over there to first in time to get the second out But I'll advance the base runner over to second now with 2 outs now.
Christian, number 15, Colton Fields.
Colton Fields coming up to the bat there, number 15 for your Warriors. Even though I can't hear in my headset, it's loud enough that I can hear the PA over the speaker out here in center right field, if you will. Coach Brown having a little discussion with the home plate ump. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pitcher looks back. That one down in the dirt. 1-1. Okay, wanted to get a little two-out rally going here. That one in there for strike two, rather. 1-2 is the count now. Got him swinging. Already called him out because he was walking out of the box there. So after 2 innings of play, you see there on your Wallace Associates scoreboard, the Oak Hill Rams lead 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Welcome back out here to the 446 Sports presentation of Grace Christian Warriors baseball, entering the top of the third. I don't think I did that. There we are, top of the third. If it adds it, and it's going to hit the batter squarely on the ankle there. Ouch, indeed. Ouch, indeed. And you'll see that base runner make his way down there to first. There you see on the left-hand side of your screen. Ouch, indeed. Checking on him and visit to the mound as well. Let's see if we can get our innings to function up. Went up one too many there. There we go. Base runner on. Just clear the balls and strikes. There we go. Got a new pitcher in there. It's number 10. I believe that is. Yes, that's got to be Kenyon Wright, number 10. Coming in here at top of the third. mute that audio, so hopefully not a whole lot of issues there with our different streaming services with playing music that we don't have the license to. And I think that's quite obvious that we're not here trying to promote music being played over it. It's just being played here at the ballpark. And even though it's not our music, they will call the music police, I guess, from the different streaming services to mute your broadcast. So we'll just mute it for them. Hopefully that kind of keeps that down to a dull roar, if you will. It doesn't interfere with your broadcast. Broadcast streaming health looks nice, as we're checking on that as well. Getting warmed up, set in there on the mound. Next batter for the Oak Hill Rams stepping up there. Waiting for the umpire to get in position before he gets into the box, it looks like. Got a score update out there for Menard. We have the Avoyelles Mustangs are leading 6-2 in the top of the second. First pitch for ball one. Whoops, ball one. There we go. I accidentally double tapped. The ball button. Peers over and looks, and base runner is off and going. Tag was attempted, but just too far back behind him. He tried to sweep him, just missing him there. 2-0. Did you count? We'll get ready here in case we have anything that's might make a move towards third. Time called there. Batter steps out of the box. Shows bunt, and he bunts it, and it does go back foul. 2-1. That one down low. 3-1. Little struggles for his first two at bats here. Or first at bat, trying to get settled in. It was strike three then. Okay, I messed up on the count. They're saying put a K on it. So 0 there, hopefully. Yep. I said batter stepping into the box there for the Rams. Base runner on second. Strike gets the call. Pretty pitch. See, just the one out right now. Bounced up. Base runner decides, nah, I don't think so. Cheats back to second to safety. live to try something another day. Wright gets back up on the mound, gets set. 1-1. Time called. Gonna walk up. Catcher's gonna walk up, talk to the coach along that third base line. Quick minute. Rams batter's gonna go around to his coach there. That's the third base coach. Have a chat. Just a moment. All right, everybody's done having their little chatting session. And we're going to get back at it here. I went in there for a strike as well. 1-2. That one's going to be hit to second base. He's going to go over to first with it, get the base runner out, the batter out there at first, but advances a base runner over to third there for the Rams. If I did that right, if it'll register. All right, reset. 2 outs now in the top of the third. Ball 1. Over at the Alexandria game, where West Monroe is leading 2-1 in the top of the 5th. Two and 0. That one in there for a ball as well. Three and 0. That one in there, 3 and 0. They're pitching there for a strike. So counts now 3 and 1. That one also in there for a strike. 3 and 2 now. 2 outs. Base runner on third. Warriors would like to get out of this top of this third inning. Without any more base runners. That one's fouled back and away up against that netting that you see there. I've even heard it a little bit. Lights are on now. That's starting to come on. He went on it. And that's going to be your third out of the inning. So after 2.5 innings, the Rams still lead 2-0. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching 446 Sports.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Here we are back out at the Burn. I think it's Ethan Marler is your batter there for the Warriors here in the bottom of the third. That one up high for ball one.
Back in the box.
That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 is the count. Grace looking to get some base runners on and some scores across the board, across the plate there. 2-1 rather. Is your count?
Swing it.
That one also in there for a strike. 2-2. However you're watching this one, either you're watching it live or maybe you've gone back to watch it. Thank you for tuning in and watching 446 Sports. We appreciate you. And of course, none of this would be possible without those sponsors you see rotating in that upper right-hand corner. Many thanks to those folks to support us so then we can then stream these for you live and free of charge and have them available to you forever on YouTube for sure. Got him looking on that one. Goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful curveball there. Just dropped right in. Back to the top of the order. Maddox Adelaide's fixing to step into play, hit the bat there. Goodness. That one high and inside there. 0-1, 1-0 rather. If you would, you could we would greatly appreciate it if you, while you're on Facebook or YouTube, however you're watching this, is give us a like and a share. And if you ring that bell or click it, you can get notified whenever we go live. And even better, if you go to our website, 446sports.com, you can pick your team to follow. And so anytime your team that goes live, you'll be notified that we're going live. Another foul ball going out off of that right field line there. 2-2. Watch that one outside. 3-2 is now the count. Can take my hat off. Sun has gone down, or is at least blinded by the clouds enough. That one also draws the fourth ball there and gets a walk down to first base.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 10, Canyon Wright.
Now stepping up to bat there, number 10, Canyon Wright, coming up to bat. The now pitching Canyon Wright. Big swing there by Canyon. 0-1. Calls time and steps out of the box there. Hits that one firmly out here to center field, and he finds his way underneath it, makes the catch, gets it in quickly hold the base runner there at first.
Number 19, Brady McDaniel.
Brady McDaniel stepping up to the bat. Now that's 2 outs for the Warriors here in the bottom of the third. Fouled that one back and out of play. I was going to be hit over to third baseman. It's going to make a play on the ball over to first in time to get the third out and retire the side. So after 3 innings of play, the Oak Hill Rams are leading 2-0. We'll be back in a moment.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau.
Here we are back out at the Burn here on the campus of the England Air Park, and seeing a fight here in the top, coming into the top of the fourth, and we're watching the Grace Christian Warriors doing battle with the Oak Hill Rams. They played earlier, I believe it was this week, where Grace Christian was came out the victors in that one, 6-1. That one is going to just be bunted, and it's going to roll foul, it looks like. Nice play there. Gonna make the count 0-1 now. There's another bunt. It's going to roll up. Pitcher gets the ball over to first in time, and we'll get the out there, the first out of the inning. One out, top of the fourth. Shortstop tracking backwards, left fielder coming in, shortstop calling him off, makes the catch, gets the second out of the inning. Waiting for the next Oak Hill batter to step in after having a little conference down that third base line with his coach. Just a moment there, the umpire's ready to go. Canyon looks like he's kind of settled in now. Defense has backed him up well on those couple balls that made contact with the bat from the Rams. Swing and a miss there. 0-2. Lights have been turned on. They have starting to brighten up. They're not the LEDs that we see at a lot of fields now. Swing and a miss, and that's going to retire the side. You're watching 446 Sports. I'm Chuck Perkins bringing you Grace Christian Warriors baseball. We'll be back in a moment. We are back out here. Thank you for joining us for Grace Christian Warrior Baseball. They're hosting the Oak Hill Rams in this one. You see it's at the top, by the bottom of the fourth. And your Rams are up to bat here. That is, didn't see his number there. But Rams are looking to get something started here. Put some runs on the board. First pitch in there for ball one. Hope you've enjoyed our show out here. I'm Chuck Perkins bringing you the live action here from out here just beyond the right center wall here, right beside the scoreboard. Doug is over at Alexandria Senior High. There's a shot that comes up here to the shortstop. He's going to throw it over to first. Did he keep his foot on the bag? Apparently so. Called out on the throw over. Had to stretch over for that one, did the first baseman.
Number 8, Braden Wells.
I hear Braden Wells is now the batter. See him stepping up there, but Doug Gann is over at Alexandria Senior High, where they are. The Trojans there are playing the Rebels from West Monroe, and their score at the time is 2-1 with West Monroe leading, and they are in the top of the sixth. And the last scoring update I also have here for the Holy Savior Menard Eagles are playing Oval's Mustangs over at the Eagles Nest, and the last scoring update I have here is top of the third, 6-2. Boyles is leading that one as well. I believe the count is 2-1. Put it up there. I just can't see it in my little monitor. There's a shot that's going to go down. It looks like it's going to stay fair, but roll out here into that near corner there. And you see the second baseman made it over to second. So great shot there by Braden Wells down that third base line. As you see him pulling that stuff off of himself.
Number 5, Talon Epnet.
Got Talon Epnet coming up to bat there. You see, stepped into the box. First pitch in there to Epnet is a strike. So you have Warriors have a base runner on second. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is also a strike. Looking back to the base runner on second and turns and fires it away. And there's a shot that's going to go over to third. He looks at second, gets it back, but he's there in time to beat the throw. Warriors get base runners now on first and second. Nice bit of running there by Ebnet.
Number 27, Logan Markle.
Logan Markle, number 27 for the Warriors, stepping up to bat there. One out, fouled back up into that netting. You see, made a slight adjustment on my camera there. It's a little bit higher than it was, and you can see that netting trying to creep into that top left corner. Still be a good shot for your field shots and play at home. Just hate that it's caught that netting to come in too. One and one. That one's up high and away, 2-1. Three and one. Got a little visit to the mound there. We'll take a moment to give you a bird's eye view of what's going on the field. Shortstop came up and had a little chat with the pitcher. Slings the bat down, and that's going to advance the base runners around. All the way around. It's going to load them up now. One out. Timeout called. Oakio's coach is coming to the mound real slow-like. And hear the Jeopardy theme song being played in the background. There's a little zoom in to the mound to see what's happening, and we'll try to get a shot over here where you see Coach Brown having a chat with his base runners and batter as they spread everybody back out to where they're supposed to be, get them back in place on the field. All right, Colton Fields in there to bat. Swung at that one a little bit high, I believe. Strike one. Bases loaded with one out. 0-2 now. To Fields. Warriors would love to get a little base hit here and push two across and tie it up. That one's up high. 1-2. Even to score one to push them around, but just move them around. Swung and a miss off that one, tipped and caught for the tip foul out, if you will, on third strike.
Now batting for Grace Christian, number 12, Easton Marler.
All right. That one's up high. Hit that one a couple of times, so it's actually ball one. There we go, reset. Umpire called a ball, but he said it hit him on the elbow. And so I guess there's going to be a little bit of a conference about it there, you see. Does award him the base, which then awards move station to station around, which now gives the Warriors a score on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard you see down there in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen with 2 outs. There you see Maddox Adderley stepping in to the bat, to the box there for his at-bat. Timeout call awarded by the umpire. Playing a little cat and mouse game, I think, here with the pitcher. Outside, ball 1. 1-0. Down. 2-0. Pulled out the card to look at what the play is from the coach to make sure. That went in there for a strike. 2-1. Swing on that one. Strike 2 is 2-2 now. 2 outs. Bases are loaded here for the Warriors. Just need a base hit. Just need a base hit. Outside there, looked it away, all the way. Maybe did think about throwing his bat out there at one point, but swing and a miss, and that's going to retire the side with bases loaded for the Warriors. But they did get one across the board and narrows it down to an Oak Hill Rams lead to 2-1. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Here we are back live out at the Burn, baseball at the Burn, at the Merrill Blackburn Field, Josh Brown Stadium, here for the Grace Christian's Warriors. We're entering the top of the 5th here where the Oak Hill Rams lead this one 2-1. It's been a pitcher's duel. Had a couple of pitchers come in. Let's see what we can get going here. That one in there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Coaches called it a good pitch. Umpire called it a ball. Caught him on the left arm there, hit by pitch. Put your base runner down there on first now. There you see your next batter for the Rams, waiting to enter into the box. Umpires having conversation about the batter who's on base, and maybe they're just getting a courtesy runner for him. Alrighty. Alrighty, get ready, here we go. Umpire points to the pitcher, said it's all yours now. Said he went firmly. 0-1. That one up in there and just drops right in. 0-2. That one on the outside portion of the plate. Not on the plate, but just outside the plate there. 1-2. See your base runner over here on first. That one outside as well. Catcher looks him back. No throw down needed. 2-2. That one stays outside as well. Count is now full 3-2. No outs here in the top of the fifth. Base runner got on by hit by pitch. Over here to first. Not in time. Base runner gets back quickly. That one's going to be fouled out of play down the first base line over there, where they are. See there in your screen, your Oak Hill fans out here supporting their team. Glad they made the trip. Still 3-2. No outs, base runner on first. I didn't put that on there yet. There it is. That one's going to be down in the dirt. It's going to advance the runners over to first and second. And now you see the next Rams batter waiting to step in there. It looks like that's number 3 there for the Rams. Looks back at second. Shows bunt. Pitches a strike. Well, the balls didn't clear off there. If they came back, I'm not sure. 0-1. Umpire sweeps the home plate off. One of those rare visuals that you see here because around the home plate it's all turf. But they do have those pellets that are in there for cushioning. So it's not just turf on top of some concrete or asphalt. The underlayment. 1-1 is the count. So sometimes those things get stirred up and kicked around a little bit and get on the plate. So you swept that off as well. Another bunt showing. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-2. Pull back on both of those bunt threats, but pitch was strikes. There's a shot that's going to go over here to second. He's going to get it. The base runner coming to second. Shortstop gets it over to the second baseman there to get the first out. Base runner advances over to third. So you may have runners at the corner, but you did get an out. It's like number 7. I believe it was, maybe 17, but I believe it was 7 there for the Rams. A little third and first action there. Didn't throw it either direction. In there low for ball 1. Trojans are in the bottom of the 7th here. And trailing 2-1 to the West Monroe Rebels. That one is in there for a strike, so 1-1 now. And just like that, the Trojans have lost that one 2-1 to the West Monroe Rebels. That one drops in there for a strike, even though the batter was ducking down. Caused that one to swing and drop right in there. 1-2. 1 out. Base runners on first and third. You see that on your Wallace Associates scoreboard, bottom left-hand corner. Thought about it, flinched a little bit, but saw it stayed outside. So 2-2. Our title sponsor is at Explore Alexandria Pineville, the Convention and Visitors Bureau there here in Central Louisiana for the Alexandria Pineville area. I think there's nothing to do here. Give them a look on their website. Plenty to do in this area. Tried to frame it in. 3-2 is the count now. Full up. 1 out. Base runners on first and second, first and third rather, at the corners. Got him looking on that one, a strikeout. for the second out of the inning. Just what the Warriors needed there. That other batter must have been 7, because this one does look like it is 17 on his shirt as he walked up to talk to the coach there along the third base line for the Oak Hill Rams. That one in there for a strike one. Beautiful pitch. Got the yawns already setting in here. See our scrolling ticker down at the bottom of your screen. So those are some of the broadcasts that we have coming up possibly. 0-2. Nice pitch there again by Kenyon Wright. Two outs, base runners at the corners. See if the Warriors can get out of this one here and come back and put another one across the board or two. There's a shot to the third baseman. Tried to get it, could not get it, but that does allow the Oak Hill Rams to push another one across the board. And they are now in the lead 3-1 with base runners at first and second. Look, that's Braden Wells over there on third that struggled with that one. Stopped the ball, but just didn't get it in his glove and kind of lost it. Didn't get it picked up. There's a shot that's going over here to third. Wells has got that one, picks it up and gets it over to first in time indeed this time. But the Oak Hill Rams did get one more across the board, and they lead now 3-1 in the top of the fifth. We'll be back at the bottom of the fifth, see what the Warriors can get going on their end of it. You're watching 446 Sports. Here we are back live out here at Merrill Blackburn Field on the campus, if you will, on site of the formerly known as the England Air Park. Used to be a base out here. So this is Kenyon Wright stepping up to bat there for the Warriors to start out this bottom of the fifth. They trail 3-1. You see that there on the bottom of your bottom left-hand corner of your screen. They're Wallace Eye Associates. Appreciate them giving us a clear picture of what's going on in the game. 1-0 is your count. 2-0. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. That was going to be hit, going to be picked up by the third baseman, over to first in time, but gets him with the tag to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 19, Braden
Braden Daniels. He's a third baseman. I call him Wells. Braden Daniels. I'm sorry. My apologies there for the miscue. First pitch in there to Daniels is ball one. That one down low as well. 2-0 here to the Warriors in this bottom of the fifth at bat, where they trail 3-1. That one's outside as well. He gets that one in there for the 3-0 strike one. And that one is high, and that'll get Braden Daniels down to first base there.
Now batting for Grace Christian, number 42, Cooper Courtright.
And we see Cooper Courtright coming up to bat there. It's a small little conference with coach. One out here to the Warriors. We had to pull back, and not so sure that the coach was happy about him leaning so far back to avoid that one. Two and 0. Side 3-0. A little visit to the mound here. The catcher going out there having a quick meeting. See Cooper pulled his helmet off and dropped the bat there. Maybe letting some of the heat that was there today. Shows to be 77 now. Started out at the beginning of the game, remember, it was 86 degrees, so it's kind of dropped off, cooled down a little bit of a breeze blowing that south-southwest wind. That one a 4-ball walk to Coop. That's going to bring him around to first, put base runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 8, Braden Wells.
Now there's Braden Wells. Got one in there for a strike. Pitcher kind of got settled down after so many walks thrown there. So many balls thrown, rather. Coach calls a little conference with him and his on-deck partner there along that third base line where that G is painted there on the grass. For Grace Christian, that's their little symbol or their little icon logo for their school. Steps back into the box. That one's going to be hit. Coming out here to right field, you see him make the play into it. Gets the ball in quickly. And it was in shallow enough outfield where not much of a challenge was being made there. That'll be the second out here for the Warriors in this bottom of the fifth. Base runner still on first and second. There's a shot that's coming over here and gloved by the first baseman. to end the inning here for the Warriors. Even though they had a couple of base runners on, that puts a stop to that. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching the 446 Sports presentation of Grace Christian Warriors baseball.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Welcome back out here to baseball at the Burn. The air park here in Alexandria International Airport is out here. If you come out 28 west, like you're heading towards Leedsfield, there's been something. The name just evaporated from my brain. That comes out here, but there's a chevron over there on that one. That'll bring it in. We are in the top of the 6th. I don't know that I even cleared that off. My apologies, but that was a strike, it sounded like, call. And the Rams are leading this one 3-1. Foul back into that backstop area. If you come up Highway 1 here in Alexandria North, like you're going towards Boyce, you would just follow it on up, and there's Air Base Road. You would turn left there and come to the airport. Or maybe you're on I-49 headed north towards Shreveport. Same thing, take that Air Base Road exit and come out to the ballpark. 1 and 2. Does that count? Fouled back. Oh, goodness. Looks like it caught the catcher maybe on that right thigh. Umpire coming out and having a conversation here with the pitcher. Maybe telling him something what he said, or possibly just giving the catcher a moment to regain his composure after getting hit with that ball on that foul shot. Might have caught it in the hand as well. Umpire doing his best to give them a little time to get themselves set up, check themselves for injuries. Gives the go-ahead back to right as he takes a step and drops that one in there for the 3rd strike and the 1st out here to the Rams from Oak Hill. Here at the top of the 6th. One-man show, by golly. Having fun out here. Hearing the crickets singing me a song out here beyond the fences. That one's down and away for ball 1. Down and away also for ball 2. Got me a nice little chair here to sit up in. Hoping they can do a 3 up and 3 down without having to jump up and get to the outfield camera. That one's in there for a strike, even though he dropped it. 2-1. Let's count here. It's fouled out down his third base line. 2-2 now. Thought about it. He wanted to hack at it, but pulled back, saw it was up high, stayed up high, didn't drop in there like he normally likes to throw some of those. More of a fastball there instead of a attempt of a curve. Draws the fourth ball and gets the walk up to first there. There you see the base runner on first. Looks over. There's a shot that's going to go out here, just left field, and it's going to get in here. Shortstop hits the cutoff. Base runners advance up just the one base. Oops, too far on the camera there. My apologies. You have base runners at first and second now. So walk out to the mound. See here what Coach Brown might have in store. There we go. Wrong camera there. Giving a little chat there. So like, I may have told him how many visits that was to the mound. I'm not sure if that's a thing in high school. Tells him it's all yours, pitcher. Let her rip, tater chip. Indeed he did. 0-1. Base runners at first and second for the Okio Rams. They have only one out here. Not falling for the play that they like to do. Not falling for it this time. Tried the throwback fake throw to try to get the base runner at second. See, the base runner has a nice lead there off second. Rocks and fires it in there, gets a strike on him. 0-2 now. Fouls that one back into that netting. Reset for the 0-2. Don't know if I'll get a visit or not from Mr. Gann, who's wrapping up over there at the Alexandria Trojans game. Haven't heard any more out of the Menard game. Heard any updates there as well. They may be having a long inning. There's a shot hit. And it comes out here to center field, and they're going to fling it in there to home. Hold the base runners, got it in quickly, did these Warriors, even though it got through the infield, got it back in here quickly to keep the base runners loaded up now with one out. The Rams have got some fire under their grease now. Seeing if they can push any runs across with only one out. See what Warriors can do here to maybe get out of this inning as well. Leaves all these base runners stranded. That was on the outside at 1-0. Two and 0. I wasn't sure there was going to be a call on that or not, but it didn't go. 2-0. There's a hit. Third going to home. Gets the forced run out there and keep them from scoring. 2 outs now. Good job there by the third baseman for the Warriors. Force at any bag now. Kind of a check swing into that one. 0-1. That one out and away. 1-1 now is your count. Hear sounds of a helicopter, probably doing some kind of maneuvers or exercises, flight things that they do, night flying, whatnot. Two and 1, 2 outs, bases loaded here for the Rams. In the top of the 6th. Step off, and catcher's going to come out and have a little quick word with the pitcher, make sure we're on the same page, kind of thing. No confusion. Comes back, gets sets there. Gets a call in from the dugout. Umpire points to the pitcher, says, "On you." Counts 2 and 1. Step off again. I heard the call from the dugout. That one is going to be fouled out of play over the shallow right field wall for the Warriors. Bring up 2-2 now. Oops, not there. There we go. Got a score update from out there at Menard, where Vols is leading 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. I got him looking on that one, looked a little high, but he just framed it down, and that's going to retire the side. And the Warriors are very happy about that, with a bases loaded retiring of the side to get them out of that inning. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back out here where number 27 for the Warriors stepped into the box in the bottom of the 6th here. That's Logan Markle. First pitch in there, strike to Logan Markle. The Warriors have found themselves behind here in the bottom of the 6th as we get into these late innings. 3-1 lead by Oak Hill Rams. That one also 0-2 now. The Rams here from Oak Hill, here in Rapides Parish. Down up there in Elmer, Louisiana. Reset for the 0-2. Lost the first match between them and the Warriors earlier this week. Was a 6-1 win by the Warriors. That one finds its way down into the turf and bounces up to that padded wall back there as the backstop. The sharp hit ball over here to first. He stops it, drops the ball, gets up, grabs it, runs over and tags first with it to get the first out of the inning.
15, Colton Fields.
That one's up high, ball one. 1-1. Thank you for watching us here on 446 Sports. Maybe you're wondering, how'd you come up with the name 446 Sports? Well, let me tell you a little bit of that in ball one. 446 comes from out of the Bible, Ephesians 4:4-6, where it says, there is one body of believers and one spirit, just as you are called to one hope, one called to salvation, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of us all, who is sovereign over all and working through all and living in all. So that is the verse that supports and is what 446 Sports stands for, and that is our mission and our direction. And you see that draws 4 balls there, and he gets to walk up to first. Put the camera on him over there. Thank you for watching 446 Sports.
Number 12, Ethan Marler.
Ethan is up to bat here. That one in there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base runner on first. Warriors looking to get something going here, moving things around. This bottom of the 6th. That one in there pretty. 0-2. Got him, rung him up, strikeout there. Second out of the inning for the Warriors. Bottom of the 6th. Maddox Adelise for the Warriors stepping up to the box here. That one in there for ball. One and 0. That one in there for a strike. So now 1-1. 2 outs. Base runner on first. Bottom of the 6th. Warriors are trailing 3-1 to the Oak Hill Rams. Shot coming out here to right field, caught by the little right fielder there, kind of a diving fell to his knees to catch it. Good job there by the Oak Hill Rams as we go to the top of the 7th. See if the Warriors can put a stop on them and come back and put some runs on the board. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back out here to the Burn. Merrill Blackburn, I get lost for words here, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Merrill Blackburn Field out here for Grace Christian Warriors' home side of their baseball field. Their campus is not right here close, but they've played here for years and years. They're battling with the Oak Hill Rams in this one. Top of the 7th, you see down there, the Wallace I Associates scoreboard, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. That one first pitch in there, ball 1. Ducks in. Ball 2. Oh, not 2 outs either. See if that clears off. Nicely done. Okay. And no base runner on. Goodness, I'm falling behind. There we go. 2-1 now. That was going to be hit, and their first baseman tracked it over here next to the fence. Just off camera. My apologies. See him there. A little late now, they say. But, hey, they got the out. There's your next Rams batter in the box. That one in there for a strike. That one's a little high there. Looked at it, but it's outside ball. 2-1 is the count now. Nobody on. That one up high. 3-1. Hits that one. Third baseman grabs the ball, running up to it, gets it, throws it over to first in time to get the second out of the inning. Rams' next batter steps into the box, a lefty. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 now. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Oak Hill leads this one 3-1. Left outside there for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 now. 6:01 was our start. It's now 8:11, so 2 hours and 10 minutes into this game. Shot coming up here to second base. We're going to have to turn it quick, and does indeed in time, because that was a slow roller up to him, but gets that third out of the inning. And this is bringing up the Warriors' last shot at it to see if they can push 3 across and take the lead and take the win on a walk-off. Let's see if they can do it. We'll be back in just a few moments. 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage.
Here we are back here at the Burn, bottom of the 7th. Let's make sure we got this all squared away. There we go. And for whatever reason, there we go. Now the scoreboard reflects it. First one in there for a strike. Rams want to find a way to close this one out quickly, because they know that the longer that these Warriors are breathing, they have a chance to come back and score, and they can put some stuff together. Warriors definitely want to see that happen here. That one's up high. Good one at bat here to get something going. Single shot would be nice. Got him on a curveball, I believe that's what that's called. Looking at that one. Brady McDaniel stepping in. Mound visit. Going out there, and they're having a pitching change. And so we'll call this the Fostering Community pitching change. I missed the other two. Fostering Community, great thing. They had a crawfish ball recently, and they advertised, and we helped them advertise for that as well, because we really do support that fostering community. And they had a goal of trying to reach 500 pounds of crawfish to sell. And I had been saying 650, but come to find out it was 850. So they surpassed their goal, 500, even another 350 pounds. Thank you, folks, for supporting the fostering community fundraising and the fostering community themselves. Through that fundraising, you're supporting them. Thank you for doing that. They have a pickleball palooza coming up. I believe it is March 23rd. I'm not sure where they are as far as the teams that are signing up, but you can look out for, reach out to the fostering community and give them a call. Find out about a pickleball palooza. They have other events that are coming up, fundraisers. Great organization to support and get behind. Even though you're not fostering, you're helping those that are. You hear the Kenny Rogers, the Gambler, being played in the background. I'm gonna mute that too. Again, I'm sorry for that, because it's not coming through my headset like it was at the beginning. All right. A little chat there from the coach, just walking around to first base. Brady McDaniel stepping into the box after a pitching change here by the Rams. Maybe try to finish this one out. Nice pitch in there, strike one. McDaniels hits that one, and it goes way out here in left field. Holds his hands up because it goes beyond the fencing there. You see Brady McDaniels there on second after that hard hit there to put a base runner not only on but over there to second. Great job there, Brady McDaniels. That's Cooper Courtright up the bat now. There is one out. Did not put that on the board. This pitcher's got some stuff on it there. 0-1. There's a dribbler up to the pitcher. He's going to turn around and fire it to first in time. to get the base runner there, which will be the second out, but that advances also the Braden over to third now.
Number 8, Braden Wells.
Or McDaniels, rather. So now is Braden Wells coming up to bat. Two outs, base runner on third, bottom of the seventh here. Oak Hill Rams leading this one 3-1. Pretty pitch in there, strike one. That one left way up high, did not hold on to it long enough. Bit out of the strike zone on that one. 1-1 is the count. Thought about it, but saw it was outside, pulled back, laid off of that one. 2-1. Just missed on the inside there, 3-1. That one's outside, and that's going to award the walk up. There we go.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 5, Talon Epinette.
Talon Epinette up to bat here for the Warriors, number 5. Base runners on the corners. Getting the play in. There he is, steps into the box. Runners at the corners. Thinks about it. Didn't pull the trigger on it. Appeal down to the field umpire. Not in the best position, but from where he could see it, no, he did not go. On the inside. The ball. Timeout being called. Infielders, oh, there's the coach coming out on his little stride out. And there's the Mission Impossible theme song, which was also played in The Incredibles. If you remember that one. One of my favorite movies too. Enjoy it. But the Mission Impossible series is always a good one as well. James Bond is another one of my old classic favorites, and might as well go ahead and say it, but the Pink Panther movies, they're also awesome. 2-0. Let's count. Short visit to the mound. See what happens here. Got him re-centered there, if you will. 2-1. 2 outs, base runners on the corners. There's a hit that's going to go and get through over here to right field and push one across home plate there for the Rams, and that's going to bring them up within one run of for the Warriors, rather, bring them up within 1 run of the Rams. 3-2 now. Huh. Just like that, it started working again. I can hear the mic. So odd. That in there for a ball. was up high. 2-0. Whoops. That one's in there. 2-1 now. Base runners on first and second, 2 outs. Warriors trail by 1 here in the bottom of the 7th, and that's 3-1 now. And that's going to put him on base, and that's going to fill it up here for the Warriors with 2 outs. Got a lot of hope going on here. You see him going up to first.
Now back to Grace Christian, number 15, Colton Fields.
Colton Fields going up to bat, number 15 there for the Grace Christian Warriors. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, they trail by 1. Let's see what he's got. That one in there for a strike. Didn't pull the trigger on it. 1-1. One and 2 now. A little visit to the mound there by the shortstop. Talk to the pitcher, maybe to say, come on, man, just put him in there, let him hit it. We got it. All we need is 1 out. Force it any back. That one down in. Grace not even attempting to try to steal home. 3-2, count fills up here. A walk here will tie the game. And indeed it does. So that's station to station. And just like that, Grace Christian has tied this one up. You see him touch the base there. Number 12. In. Coach looks like he dismisses the rest of the fielders. Unless we have a pitching change coming. It does look indeed like we'd have another pitching change coming. This is the second pitching change for the Rams here in the bottom of the 7th. After the first out, they came in and changed pitchers to try to get the rest of the inning through, and he got 1 out there. Got 2 outs, and then since then has allowed the Warriors to come and get it tied up now, 3-3 here at the bottom of the 7th. All they need is a walk or a base hit, and it'll be a walk-off here for the Warriors. And we're gonna pause that music in the background. It's working again in my headset. I can hear that. So it's nice to have that ambiance sound from around the park, but the streaming platforms that we send it to don't like it too much because other folks have found ways to kind of put music out there and let people get music and these artists put that music together for a reason, for you to hopefully go out and buy their tracks and their albums and their CDs or download their music from them. And so that's how they make their living as well. So I'm sure how many more pitches we have here. And it looks like that was the last one. There we go. Number 12 there for the Warriors stepping in. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Wind is blowing out here. Nice, good, firm wind blowing out here to outfield. Ball gets past the batter, but Grace knows this backstop is very short back there. Get that mic back on back there. Knows that backstop is really short, so no risk on that one. One and 0. That one is low as well. 2 and 0. That one is up high. 3 and 0. Will this be the 3-0 obligatory strike, or will this be a walk-off walk for the Warriors? He calls that one a strike. I think if the batter would have stood still, he might have let him have it, but he's giving him one more breath here. That was a little outside, but that's okay. 3 and 1. That one's in there easily for a call. 3-2 now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Count is full. Nowhere to go, but either somebody's going to win and go home. So, but it just depends on which team that's going to be on this pitch. He rung him up. So we now have free baseball. Got out of the 7th. Now we're going to the 8th here in Merrill Blackburn Field. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community's spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Welcome back out here to Merrill Blackburn Field, where we are in free baseball time. Top of the 8th inning. Warriors came back and tied it up there, 3-3 here in the bottom of the 7th to force this overtime, this extra inning ball. You see there the Rams batter stepping into the box. That one an outside for a ball. Kenyon Wright came in on relief around the 2nd, 3rd inning here for the Warriors, and has been at it ever since. didn't hear the call on that one, so.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That was a strike just a minute ago. Strike when it was on the other side.
Got
Really?
somebody up there,
That's the one.
press box, trying to give us some insight, apparently.
That's strike.
That's 3-1. Leaning over the counter, looking out the window, as you can see up there in the top. That's where one of my cameras are, and gets him with a strikeout there for the first out. Top of the 8th. Oh dear. Saw there the second baseman doing some kind of a dance. I'm not sure what it was. 1-0. Doug, if you're listening, if you can call up there in the press box and let them know that the mic is live up there. That one down into the turf. Foul back away, but down into the turf for ball 2. That one's in there for a strike. I've got 2-1. I'm gonna look on the board up here and see, make sure. Yep, I do have it right according to the scoreboard here.
Yep.
Nope, that one's out. 3-0, 3-1 rather.
Okay. Those strikes. That defense work.
That's going to draw the 4th ball for a walk. Put the base runner on here for the Oak Hill Rams. So the next Ram stepped into the box there, ready to go. Thought he could, was trying to get a timeout, but he was already in the windup and he had stepped out, so it'd been interesting if he'd have got a strike there. Two and 0 is the count now. Base runner on first. Timeout called. Catcher going to go out and have a chat there with the pitcher. Different chat than I've heard coming from the visitors' dugout that I've not heard before, where they just say, "Hey, bro." Interesting.
Right here, 10. Let's go, kid.
That one's down in the dirt as well. And that's going to retire Kenyon Wright. Just couldn't seem to pull it back in play. I think he told the coach that he was a little bit frustrated with himself there. So here's pitching change here in the top of the 8th. That's That's number 42. I think that's Cooper Courtright, if I remember correctly. Some of the names and numbers I remember, and some of them I don't, but I believe that's correct. See him warming up there. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll take a break and bring it back to you in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in last dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
As the warm-ups continue, and I think they're starting to wrap up, we'll be back in play here in just a moment. See the umpire running in from the field, coming up to find his spot because he knew the last pitch was being thrown there. Was that number 7 I saw from the Rams walking up? Anyhow, so Oak Hill Rams in the box, ready to go. Three and 0 is the count. Looks like it. So it's 3-1 now. Got him swinging on that one. 3-2 fills the count up. 1 out, base runner on first. Here we are in the top of the 8th here for free baseball. Tied up 3-3. Hit that one, fouls back into the night beyond the press box area. That one's going to be hit over here and going right field's going to get it in to the second baseman. So it's going to put base runners now at first and second here for the Oak Hill Rams. A lot of baseball being played right now. We've got some tournaments coming up, and so I'm sure that was some concerns for both teams if they're Grace Christian's tournament, baseball tournaments coming up. Did not see the call on that one. 1-1.
Yeah. Huh?
1-1.
Wow.
That one's in there. 1-2 now. So count. Base runners on first and second. 1 out. Foul the back. There's some glass breakage we just heard. Played by the PA guy. Reset here for the 1-2. Staying alive on that one. Hit it, fouled it out. 1 and 2. That was fouled up into that netting area there by the press box. Poked at that one to stay alive because it was going to be close. Fire calls for some balls to replace there. Oh, hits the batter there, and that's going to fill up the bases for the Warriors here in the top of the 8th with 1 out. Look it around here a minute. You see there's second and third, base runners on. You come over here to first. Here's your base runner on there as well. That one's outside. 1-0. Oops. There we go. 1-0. That one in there looks good. Yes, 1-1. Both teams here extending their pitching squad. That one's fouled back and away, out of play. One, two. Let's count.
There it is.
No one chancing that run. 2 and 2. Remember, it's just 1 out here. The Rams have.
Yeah, that's it.
3 and 2. Curved and dropped, but stayed just out enough. Hear them. Visitor chanting for ball 4. He got him, rung him up on that one. Brings the second out of the inning. Bases loaded for the Rams. They still. Do they still have some magic in the bat here to put something across the board? Swing and a miss, strike 1. Owen's in there for a strike. 0 and 2. Steps off. That one is up high. Not even a threat of a run in. That backstop's so short back there. They say, no sirree, Bob. That one's down in the dirt. Little teaser up the side there, but says not to. Two and two. That one's fouled back into the padding there in the backstop. Reset for the 2 and 2. Leaves that one up high. Fills the count up now, 3 and 2. 2 outs, bases are loaded for the Oak Hill Rams here at the top of the 8th inning. There's a shot that's going to go up to second. We get the base runner at first, retire the side to keep the score from counting. So now after 7.5 innings of play, we'll come back in just a few minutes for the bottom of the 8th, see if what the Warriors can get going here in the bottom of the 8th, see if they can take care of this in walk-off fashion. We'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Here we are back. Maddox Adderley stepping up to bat here for the Warriors of Grace Christian in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tied up here 3-3. Oh my goodness, that was a strike, not a ball. I'm sorry. That delay call gets me every time. Going to hit that one foul and back out of play. Oh and 2. Got him looking on that one. One out.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 10, Canyon Wright.
I know what I'd like to see here from the big guy, Canyon Wright, but I'm not going to call it out just yet. I think everybody knows. Got him. 0-1. That one's down in the dirt. 1-1. That one's a little high. 2-1. Down in the dirt. 3-1. 4. And that'll put Kenyon on first. Which is the winning run. Brady McDaniel stepping up to the plate with Kenyon on first there. Kenyon represents the winning run. Big hack at it there by McDaniel, I think it is. One and one. That one outside as well. 2 and 1. There's a big hit coming out here to kind of hit the wall. They played it off the wall very well. Coming into third, it's Kenyon sliding in. Nicely done there. Big hit by McDaniel off the wall. Rams out here played it well off the wall, but Kenyon making some big improvements. Big improvements in his speed on the bases. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Cooper Courtright stepping in here. Coach Brown over there calling in the play. Winds blowing out. Up high, ball 1. Out and away. Ball 2. Picks up the rosin bag, does the pitcher. 2-0, 1 out. Runners at the corners. That one's up high. Runner takes second, comes over from first. That's McDaniel. So he'll go from first to second. Got runners now at second and third. 3-0 is the count. And they're just going to go ahead and put him on there. That way they have a force at any base. A strategic play there. Braden Wells stepping up to bat here. Number 8 here for the Warriors. Bases loaded. 1 out. That one in there for a strike. Outfield is playing up close. There's a shot that's going to go. Slides in under the tag. Does the Warriors, and oh baby, as Doug would say. What an end to this one. The Warriors are going to win this one 4-3 in extra inning. My goodness, and as you hear there, Grace wins every time. Plays after the Grace games winning this one 4-3 over the Oak Hill Rams. What a battle they had out here tonight. Goodness gracious. So since I have to work in the morning, I'm not going to stay too late here. I'm going to wrap this one up. What a great one to be out here. Beautiful afternoon. Cooled off nice and neatly out here. It's down to 73. It was up to 86 at game time. So we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm Chuck Perkins. Have enjoyed bringing you Grace Christian Warriors baseball here at Merrill Blackburn Field. Y'all have a good evening and God bless.